When darkness wraps its hands around your spirit, remember that even shadows tremble before a heart still burning with faith. The storm may break your vessel, yet the sea itself cannot drown the will of one who dares to steer again. Hope is not a candle for the calm. It is the fire that survives the wind and teaches night to yield. Within every scar sleeps a memory, and within every memory waits the strength to forgive both pain and time itself. The soul becomes majestic not by triumphs, but by the quiet dignity it keeps amid defeat and endless uncertainty. When your faith falters, look not upward but inward, for God often hides his voice behind your silent endurance. Courage is born in the hour when no witness remains, and still you choose to rise without applause or certainty. Even the weary sun returns after storms, so too may your heart rediscover light after long conversations with sorrow. To love in ruin is nobler than to live unbroken in fear, for love sanctifies the fragments time could not erase. The greatest victory is not to conquer others, but to rule the storms that rage within your own heart. There is no exile for the soul that carries its homeland within and calls hope its unshakable kingdom. When despair whispers you are forgotten, answer softly, I am still breathing, and therefore the universe remembers me. A single tear shed for truth weighs more than oceans filled with pride, for honesty redeems even the smallest grief. The night is deep, but deeper still is the promise that dawn has already begun inside your unbroken will. When the world forgets your name, let your deeds become the echo that eternity itself cannot silence. Strength is not loud, it walks barefoot through storms, unafraid of thunder, for it knows the sky must eventually clear. A kind word spoken in ruin can rebuild more empires of the heart than armies ever dared to destroy. You are not measured by your falls, but by the grace with which you rise and walk through ashes toward light. The stars pity no one, yet their cold fire teaches us the nobility of shining amid infinite darkness. To forgive is to remember without chains, to look upon the wound and bless it for what it made of you. When the heart bleeds quietly, it waters unseen gardens where tomorrow's peace and wisdom will one day bloom. Pain is the sculptor of the immortal self. It chisels flesh to reveal the figure of courage within the dust. Every silence has its music, every shadow hides its light. The wise learn to dance between both without fear. The soul that endures injustice without hatred becomes the throne upon which compassion itself chooses to sit. Your suffering is not meaningless. It is the ink with which the universe writes your testament of endurance and grace. There is no greater poverty than a heart that forgets how to marvel. Wonder is the last currency of the soul. Time does not steal youth, it exchanges it for clarity, and in that trade the soul finally learns to see eternity. When you stand before ruin, bow not in grief but in gratitude, for even destruction teaches the art of becoming. The strongest souls are not those who never weep, but those who turn tears into rivers of mercy for others. Loneliness is not the absence of company, but the presence of one's truest self, unclothed before the mirror of silence. The future belongs not to the fearless, but to those who tremble and walk forward nonetheless, whispering prayers into the wind. Even the grave cannot imprison kindness, Its fragrance lingers where the body sleeps, testifying to love's immortal nature. To hope amid despair is to build a cathedral from smoke, fragile to the eye, yet indestructible to the heart. The wind does not ask permission to sing, nor should your spirit ask permission to rise above sorrow. When all light fades, remember, you were born from the same fire that forged the stars' unyielding brilliance. The wise do not chase happiness. They walk beside pain until it transforms into peace too deep for joy to match. Faith is not certainty. It is choosing to walk the invisible bridge while the abyss whispers your name below. Each dawn is an apology written by the night, proof that even darkness seeks forgiveness through light. There are hearts built like mountains, carved by storms, scarred by ice, yet still majestic in their defiance of despair. To forgive the past is to free tomorrow from chains forged by yesterday's grief and sharpened by remembrance. The soul's nobility is not proven in victory, but in how gently it holds others when both have fallen. Love that endures loss is love perfected. It no longer clings to form, but to the essence of being itself. The night cannot extinguish what was lit by purpose. Darkness is only the pause between two breaths of light. In every heart sleeps a poet, waiting for sorrow's ink to awaken the verses courage forgot to write. Truth often arrives dressed in silence, carrying no crown, yet its touch makes kings of those who listen. When all seems barren, remember that roots grow strongest in soil once shattered by storms and watered by tears. The universe bends toward those who persist, as rivers bend around stones without losing their song or destination. Despair is a guest, not a master. It visits to remind you that hope still owns the house of your soul. Even if no one applauds your kindness, eternity does. Every act of love echoes louder than thunder across time. You are the story the stars tell when the night grows weary, a testament that light is born from endurance.